Well, hello, and happy Tuesday, everybody. Listen, it is time to turn up with TAVA. Yours truly, Miss Jazzy here. I'm so excited for those of you that have joined us tonight again, as we're going to turn up, and really just talk about the excitement and everything that's happening with living the TAVA lifestyle. So I want to take an opportunity to give you an opportunity to share this broadcast, invite all of your friends. Big shout out to TAVA Nation. I'm sure many of you guys that are distributors amongst this organization are watching tonight. So I would love right now, if you would put in the chat to just let everybody know, where are you chiming in from? Because I tell you, every weekday, we have strategy calls with my mentor, my coach, Miss T.K. Walker, and people are literally chiming in from all over the world. I mean, yours truly, I'm here in the upstate of South Carolina. I mean, you're talking Maryland, Virginia, California, Virgin Islands. It doesn't matter. I would love to see where you guys are chiming in from. I see you, Miss Pamela, all the way from Philadelphia, chiming in with us this evening. So again, this is TAVA Lifestyle with Miss Jazz. We're going to turn up tonight. And because I have, back really by popular demand, a special guest tonight. She is no stranger to the airways. But again, her energy and my energy compared to each other is absolutely amazing. So again, my good friend who's really become a leader within this organization, she's a mentor, she's a coach, she is ranked as executive director. You know, we just spent the weekend in Dallas. She was also crowned with the Spirit Award there because she is that person that loves people. She has fun serving as well. She's been doing this for like 25 years. She is not a rookie to the game. She has all the facts. And I just love the opportunity to share this platform with my good friend, Miss Dori on Purpose. Ray, come on around, Miss Dori. Happy Tuesday. As we're going to turn up tonight, I'm so excited for you to be here to join us. So what's up, Dori?
I have one question. How come you went to Dallas and you look like that, and I went to Dallas and I look like this? I am doing something wrong. Can I please come to your next class?
Listen, I mean, if you're going to be jazzy, you got to know how to come jazzy with it, right?
Well, I'm on purpose, so I guess I got to get some herbal oils and make the whole outfit complete. Well, Miss Jazzy, I give everything right back to you. You are an amazing, I told you earlier, one-on-one. You are an amazing woman. Like, you represent your grandmom has to be proud. You know, your aunties have to be proud. Like, you represent yourself, your family in South Carolina well. And I just want to congratulate you back, because if you don't know, Miss Jazzy has for the past 4 weeks been the number one. I want somebody to write that in the comments. Number one customer acquisition or customer getter, whatever the word is, in the entire company. So we really salute you. And I want to sit down and pick your brain, because you can feel, and I know her customers can feel her passion for what we do. You know, we are not here just lottie-dottie. We are not just going on trips and going to Dallas and going to clubs and all that. We are working to help people transform their minds, their bodies, and their bank accounts. And Miss Jazzy, I know that you are on a mission. I commend you. I know your daughter just won some type of supercalifragilistic award in track. So I know, is the season over?
Well, the season is actually over. And for her being a sophomore in high school, the fact that she, in her hurdles is her main event. She placed second in the hurdles. You know, she was very, very proud of that moment. You know, her team actually came through with the 4x1 placing as well, third place. You know, she did 4x4. So she's an athlete, but she definitely gets it from her mama. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right. Well, let's jump right into this conversation. I want to start, Miss Jazzy, by just telling them a little bit about myself, because I really want people to understand we're just people just like you. You know, we're moms, we're grandmoms, we're aunties, We're business owners, we're wives, we're sisters, we're caretakers, we're all these people, but all of us are in the same position. All of us are looking for a way to either buy our time back, are looking for a way to make more money. All of us are looking for a way to live out our dreams and goals. Some of us are looking for a way to travel the world and just do some fantasy type things. Whatever your need is, I really believe that you and I have linked up with a company that is positioned to meet a lot of needs that people are having in this time in particular. We don't like to talk about it a lot, but we are really living in a post-pandemic world. And everything has changed, Miss Jazzy, and we have a solution to a problem. People have two things in particular have happened in this pandemic. People have had to pay closer attention to their funds, and people have found out that when you sit and you do nothing, you gain weight. So both of those things have happened to me. They put on the pandemic 25, 30, whatever happened to you is your business. I know what I put on. And they also, they saw their funds dwindling. They saw their jobs going away. Everybody didn't have a job. A lot of people really lost their jobs, and it came down to $400 every 2 weeks or $400 a week. So I want to tell you about a journey that I took and why I think that TAVA is the only option. Well, let me not say that. TAVA is one of the best options if someone is looking for what I just suggested, okay? Let me start by telling you that, as Miss Jazzy said, my name is Dori on Purpose Ray. I can be found on all of my social media platforms there. But I was just a mom who, was looking for a way to recover after my life turned upside down. I was a single mom of two little girls who deserved to have a good life. And my story goes a little bit like this. I did everything right. I'm coming up on my 57th birthday, even though, Miss Jazzy, you saw those mega knees in Dallas, right? I was dropping it like it's hot, like the 15-year-olds, but that Epsom salt was on deck today. Let's just keep it right 100. But see, I come from the 60s. I come from a generation where you did not question your parents. We did what we were told. I came up in a beautiful family with a father and a mother who wanted everything to work out for me. So when they told me the way to get this American dream accomplished was go to school, get a good education, parlay that into not just any old job, but a good job. And I just happened to be academically gifted. I love school. I love reading. Of course, along the way, I got a little peer pressure, in my bones, and I went to the left. But at the end of the day, I graduated from Howard University with a Bachelor of Business Administration and Marketing. I spent 15 years in corporate America working as a pharmaceutical sales rep. I've done many other things. I'm an author, I'm a speaker, I'm a coach, I'm a leader. But at the end of the day, when I was a young mother with two children, there was only one thing that kept me going financially. And just to add on to that, the thing that took me off my square was mental illness. I was suffering with major depression, having been diagnosed by a doctor. Not something like I don't feel good today. I'm talking about major depression. The reason why they created the whole week, the whole month, I was the person who they were trying to help. I've been 302 twice because my depression at some points got so bad that it actually ruined my career. You see, you can't commit to a company when you can't go to work. And when in corporate America, unlike our industry, if you don't work, you don't get paid. And in my situation, my job had so many perks. They gave me a car. I worked from home. They gave me the computer. So when that all went away, I literally was stripped down to almost nothing. And I had to learn how to make money another way. And that's how I got involved in teaching and human resources. I learned that my skills were transferable, but it was still a rough road. But in that 20 years and in all of that depression and all that madness, that's a whole book that I actually wrote. I found network marketing. My cousins. So some of you may have been invited that are family. This is one of the opportunities, and that's why I love TAVA, where you actually can work with your family, even if you have different skill sets. One of your cousins may have went to jail, and one of your cousins may have gone to Yale, and they can do this business together. So it is a business that actually brings family members back together, regardless of what their past has been. So for me, it was my cousins. My cousins invited me to an Amway meeting. It wasn't the Amway that I was attracted to. Nobody goes in and gets, oh, wow, over soap powder, detergent, lotion, and oh, my God, I'm going to go in people's houses and tear it down and build it back up. My thing was, here I was out of college. I had this degree. I was working in corporate America. I was a mom. I came from a good household. And all along that journey, nobody told me that wealthy people did not trade hours for dollars. It was like revelation for me. I sat in that room and nobody looked like me, and somebody was keeping a secret. And I was like, are you kidding me? In that room that night, my whole life changed. And I kid you not, Miss Jazzy, I have never been able to detach myself from the thought that I can do something one time and get paid for that one time effort over and over and over again. And as I began to do my research, I learned that wealthy people always knew this. As a matter of fact, the one of the oldest and most wealthiest man to ever live, he said, I would rather get paid 1% of 100 people's efforts than be paid 100% on my own efforts. And that was the other way wealthy people were getting paid. They were getting paid off of other people. So wealthy people have figured out a way to get paid without giving up all their time. So that's why you see them on yachts and golf courses and boats and things like that on vacations, and they still are able to maintain their homes. And they also know that they can always find other people to do things, show people how to do something, and get paid off the efforts of other people. That blew me away. A little girl from the neighborhood had gotten the secret. And at some point in my bones, I felt obligated to share that. Now, Miss Jazzy, in the beginning of those early years of Amway and then ACN and then selling noni juice, I've been around the block. It felt kind of strange because network marketing had received a lot of resistance. But I have to say that documentation beats conversation. Oh, yeah. And in 2021, if there's anybody who can look me in my face and tell me with documentation that network marketing doesn't work, I will refer them to the nearest psychiatrist because they have lost their mind. Okay. Yeah. So my journey was like that. I came into this industry. Not only did I love it because I was able to do those things I just explained, but I get to work with people like you. A month or two ago, you and I did not even know you were in South Carolina. I'm in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But because of this business, not only are we working and making money together, but we actually partied together this weekend and we socialized together and we talked and we got to know each other and we're connecting people all over the world. And in our case, we're going to help 100 women and 100 men earn 100K in 2021. And we do know that it's May 20 something. So we're looking at the next 6 months to be some of the most explosive times that people have ever seen in network marketing. I kid you not, Miss Jazzy, I can't sleep and I feel like my insides are about to burst because of what I experienced in Dallas this weekend with what I saw in our CEO. We can move into the slides. What I saw in our CEO, Mr. Kenny Lloyd, he and his wife, the level of conviction to their own vision. What I learned this weekend was that TAVA was not about me. It's not about Miss Jazzy. This thing is so huge that there's a second wave coming that we can't calculate what's going to happen in this second wave. We're with a company where we have an ability to work with people who are vision driven, they are mission driven, and they know where they're going. Many of us are working jobs, and I have nothing against jobs. It's only been the last 5 years that I've been able to do this full time. And I still have some times when, it gets a little rough. But I'm so committed to the mission of showing women and men that they can make money from home, that they can buy their time back, that they can go to their children's soccer game, that they can have both. They can have money and time. It's been being done forever. We just haven't followed the right formula. The formula that we've followed is 40, 40, 40. Do 40 hours a week, the best hours of your day, for 40 years, the best years of your life, and then retire on 40% of the income that you struggle to maintain on. That's the wrong formula. What we teach is exponential growth. That one can chase 1,000 and two can chase 10,000. And then if 2 by 2, be quiet, baby. I see we do this from home. If 2 by 2 we can change the world 2 people at a time. And Miss Jazzy, as I go into the slides, they said that, it sounds crazy, right? But I read a quote one time that said, only people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world will do it. And we're crazy enough to think that we can use the internet, that we can use social media somewhere where we show up every single day with our clothes on, somewhere we show our food, we show our children, we show our babies, we show our mothers, we show our births, we show our deaths. Why can't we use that same vehicle to make some money and shift some things in our generation? So here's my question tonight as we start this presentation. What if I told you, the rat race has changed? The rat race, the rat hasn't changed, but the race has. The race is now from your bedroom to your kitchen, back to your bedroom, into your children's room, downstairs, put the laundry in. Your work is your home is your work. Now you're sneaking out to Walmart on your lunch break. Like you're busier than you ever been, but you are still a rat and it is still a race. I hate to tell you. But what if I told you that there is a better way? What if I told you that there is a company that can offer you a lifestyle? For a long time, when things weren't going too good for me and my family, I would say I'm doing okay. We become so say people say, "Hey, Dori, how you doing?" I say, "You know what? I'm doing okay." And one day I said, Why am I accepting doing okay?" I tried to act like that became comfortable until it didn't anymore. Because see, this is not just about money. This is about spending time with your children. This is about having your optimal health. This is about restoring the years that you've lost in the fire as you were trying to get things together. So you can go to the next slide, please. So let's talk about why we're not just any old network marketing company. Because I know I've been around to some companies and I've seen a lot of things. And let me tell you something, I'm an advocate for the industry. I'm an advocate for the industry. I believe in this industry, and there are many companies out there that are doing wonderful things in this industry. I will never bash another company. But what I can tell you is that I know that I have found the right place for me, and Miss Jazzy can say the same, because what my mission is so closely aligned to theirs. I have had the great pleasure of working directly with our CEOs and our founders in the past. See, I have a personal relationship with Mr. Kenny Lloyd and Mrs. Jonte Lloyd. They have done things for me to help me in business for the last 5, 6 years. They have been a very foundational part of who I became in the health and wellness industry in the network marketing realm. Mr. and Mrs. Lloyd walked away from a 7-figure a month income because they were called to do something bigger, or they were called to do something different. Whatever it was, they were called by God to do this, so they felt the safety in the ark. Okay. For those of you who don't know, you never go anywhere alone. When God sends you, he always sends you somebody to hold up your arms. And in this case, he sent Mr. Kevin Harris and Miss Lachelle Pierre, both of whom I had a chance to hang out with a little bit in Dallas this weekend. It is just so amazing that they have these gifts where they can be super professional and super bold and super wild, and you can dance with them as well as sit down at a board table with them, and you know that your business is going to be taken care of on either front. Okay. So I'm very excited about the leadership of this company. They have a vision, not just for tomorrow, they have a vision for years. We talked about the second wave as we prepare to celebrate our second anniversary. So I say that with intentions for those who are watching, if you watch it now or you watch it later. This company is young. This company is looking for leaders. This company is in expansion mode. There are still cities that don't have TAVA. And just imagine that you could be the person who leads us to the person, or you could be the person who leads cities and who leads states and who leads countries, because this company is just getting started. And the reason why we're so confident that we're going to be here for the long haul is because of these products. And I'm sitting here with an extra level of confidence today that I've never had before, because this past weekend in Dallas, I had the opportunity to tour our facilities, the LaCour facilities. And when I tell you, I can say to you with 100% confidence that what we say is in these products is in these products. These products are made with 100% integrity. I saw the machines where they were tossed and turned. I spoke with the person who actually put that lab together, and I left there feeling like a superhero, like I was bringing the nation the answer. Our vicinity is needed in this world. People are walking around. I was listening to a news report today where a brother, well, it wasn't a news report. Let me keep it real. I was listening to Steve Harvey, Miss Jazzy, right? And this lady was cheating on her husband because he was having erectile dysfunction. There's adults here. But the reason why he was having erectile dysfunction is because the medication that he was taking for his high blood pressure, but it was causing a problem in their marriage. And there are a lot, and we can't make any medical claims. So I'm just telling this story anecdotally. But what I hear a lot of people saying is when they begin to lose the weight, and when they begin to work out, the combination of the cardio and losing weight gets them back off the blood pressure medicines. I've spent 15 years in pharmaceuticals. You know, people tell me things, Miss Jazzy, like, you know, diabetes runs in my family. And again, I'm not making any medical claim, but I always tell people, you know, I really think that bad eating habits and poor exercise habits run in your family. That if someone will make a decision to just start a 30-minute family walk, you can watch people drop their insulin in the trash. But along with that, you want to put good supplements in your body to help move these things through. And that's what Vacia does, because most of us eliminate. If you didn't, you would be in the hospital. But what Vacia does, it has four powerful ingredients, all of which are plant-based. One is senna, which gets to show on the road. You know, stuff just sits there because it doesn't know how to break itself down. So senna breaks it down for you. And then you have your chamomile and your papaya. Some people say they're feeling less inflammation. They're feeling more energy. They're sleeping better. That may be the cause. And then again, you have your all-natural dextrose fiber, which gets anything that thinks it's going to stay behind for the after party. That fiber will get it right on out of there. So that is our Vacia tea. It comes 30 to a bag. We sell it in all different combinations. You can buy a whole bag, which Miss Jazzy is the baddest in the land when it comes to selling these products. She's number one in the company. Okay. Or if you want to just try a free sample, if someone invited you on the line tonight, we're very confident in giving you a free sample, because once you try it, we know you will buy it. And I want you to know that you only need one of these per 16-ounce bottle of water, and you will get a move. And most people lose anywhere from 1 to 3 to 5 pounds with one
Yeah.
experience. Okay. So, of course, we got an opportunity to hear from these amazing doctors over the weekend, Dr. G and Dr. Brenwell. And one thing that they stressed was that when you detox, it is imperative, because your body sometimes can't distinguish, that you replenish and put the good stuff back in your body. And there's no better way to do that than with our Valet 30. I'm telling you guys, it stands for vitamins and liquid energy, 30-day supplies. Miss Jazzy, I was going to say Miss Vanna. Where did that come, Miss Jazzy? It's holding it up right now. Let me tell you, a full 32-ounce bottle. It's a little bit over a 1 ounce a day supply for 30 days. But what you're going to experience very quickly with this Valet 30, you're going to feel your energy increase. You're going to get all your B vitamins, your D vitamins. We have glucosamine in there for those of you who have issues with your joints. Of course, again, no medical claims, but you got a 300% biotin. I have a good friend, Darlene Ross, who has her hair in locks. And just in a couple of weeks, the locks are just growing. Your hairdresser is going to be making a ton of money off of you, because your hair is going to be growing like crazy. And I would recommend, if you know people who are looking for ways to grow their hair as well as be healthy, this Valet 30 is, and I got a feeling it's going to be on sale this weekend with a lot of people. Okay, so look closely for that Valet 30. And then my absolute favorite product. I'm sorry, it was a love triangle, but hands down, after hearing from Dr. G and Dr. Bramwell this weekend, I am the number one fan of Flair, which is our all natural energy supplement. Let me tell you something. I had no idea that this Flair did everything that it did. I mean, I tell you, I went from taking it just to get a boost of energy to making sure that it was part of my daily regimen. They were talking about probiotics and all the different things that are in here. I mean, being a person who has suffered with mental illness in the past, I know I want the selenium that's in there and other all natural ingredients, and it helps to curb my appetite as well as give me this energy that everybody knows I'm so famous for, because I love being up. I figure if you're going to be up, you might as well be up. Now, I'll introduce you to my ex right there, but I still drink it every day because I can't let it go just because I bought Flair on board. But I'm telling you, we have the best coffee in the land, hands down. I'm still in the love triangle. I think I drink too much Caprice coffee, if there is a such thing. It's just regular coffee, but it's infused with CBD, which is the reason why I was able to have my meganese. I know I keep saying it, and other girls laugh because somebody doesn't know, but I have teenagers and they're probably cringing right now, like, Mom, don't say that. But I was dropping it like it hot. Wasn't I, Miss Jazzy? I was
Yeah.
dropping it on the dance floor. I danced from Thursday to Sunday. I'm telling you, nonstop. And I really am not in a lot of pain. 5 months ago, that would not have been the case. This Caprice coffee is doing a lot for me. It's making me feel good. It helps me sleep good at night. And most non-coffee drinkers are finding themselves having to take that off their resume, because once they try Caprice, they are officially coffee drinkers. Okay, there's some other great ingredients in there too. So get back to the person who invited you to the line and ask them if you can have a sample of our Caprice if you want to love it, or if you can have a sample of our Detox Tea, and I know they'll be glad to do that for you or send you their website. So let's just switch gears. Miss Jazz, you want to bring your testimony up now or at the end?
We'll bring it
At
at
the
the
end,
end,
right?
well, we can switch gears if you want to. We can
No,
do
no, no.
that.
Let's bring her
So,
up at the end. Yeah, we'll bring
okay.
her up at the end that way. Okay. So let's keep it going. We've talked about the products. We're very, very proud of our products. Of the testimonies, we can go on and on and on and on. I'm telling you, we're not here. We're not under review. We're not looking for you to do a trial. We know our products work. We just want to know how they work for you. So let's switch
Mhm.
gears a minute and tell you why network marketing is one of the industries where in the pandemic, everybody was going left while we were increasing by leaps and bounds, because we were already ahead of the game. We had already figured out that this whole social media platform was a gold mine. We knew that wherever people put their focus, that's where they spend their money. Okay. They're coming to social media for every piece of information they need to run their life. So why not direct them to some of the best products in the nation and get paid for doing so? So all we do is what you already do. We're online all day long, but we can show you how to turn your phone into an ATM machine. I mean, literally, just change your conversation and increase your compensation. That it's a simple switch of a switch, like a flick of a switch. You're on there already. You, instead of putting a picture of your steak and eggs, put a picture of your Valet 30 and tell us how good it is for you, just like you did the picture, and they will pay you. And Kava will pay you when a customer converts. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. You see, we understand that the most powerful form of marketing is word of mouth marketing. It has been documented. And the way that we talk to each other nowadays is through these electronic devices. So we're
Right.
going to show you how you can run a business from your phone. You can change the slide, please. Okay, so now we talked about our products. We also have a sample system. Anyone who is interested in trying our products, as a matter of fact, we encourage you to try our products for free. I need you to know that. I need everybody on this line who has never tried Facet to make sure before the night is out, somebody has your address to give you a free sample, because we know that once you try it, you're either going to buy another 5 pack, or you're going to ask us how you can share this with other people. So once you try it, we know you'll buy it. And then, what we do from there, move to the next slide, please. Okay. What we do also is, we understand that for many people, we're so traditional that sometimes we need a little support. And I want people who are looking at this business for the first time to know that you're in business for yourself. You are a 1099 business owner. At the end of the year, you'll have every right and privilege that a traditional business owner has. But here, you will get the help and support that you need. Like Miss Jazzy and I, we work together because it benefits both of us. And even sometimes people work with you who do not even have a financial benefit, because as a company, we're on a mission. So a lot of times you'll see people working together have no financial joining of their money, but because as a company we are young and we're on a mission, we're pulling every force together to find the baddest leaders in the land so we can take this arc to every state and city across the world. Okay. So now, what are we working with in terms of finances? We are at TAVA in the health and wellness industry. I explained to you our products. They're all in health and wellness, which is a $4.2 trillion industry, according to the Global Wellness Institute. That's not TAVA talking. That's not Miss Jazzy or Dori. And it's growing rapidly. I mean, guys, you're talking about tapping into the coffee industry. Coffee is the second most widely consumed beverage on the planet, only second to water, because you need water to make coffee. Okay, you're
Right.
talking about tapping into the energy industry, which is a very compromised industry with products like Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster. People become ill when they take those products. So you become the person who brings the solution. Say, hey, I have something better. I have this flair. It's all natural. It's plant based. It'll take you where you need to go energy wise, and it has some bonuses as well. We take you right into the smack dab into the detox industry. People are finally starting to realize that waste does not eliminate by itself and that it's okay to detox. And last but not least, the vitamin market. I don't even want to talk about it. And we didn't even mention CBD. They can't even put a dollar figure on CBD. Nobody knows how it's about to explode. So we're positioned smack dab in those industries, and we can show you how you can position yourself to get paid 5 ways. Somebody type a 5 in the chat, because I really think that this part scares a lot of people because, over the years, people have said network marketing is a scam. It doesn't work, and it's a get rich quick scheme. I've been in this thing 25 years, and although I'm on my way, I ain't rich yet, but I'm rich in so many other ways. Okay. But here at TAVA, we can show you how to start getting paid today. Who needs money today? Type a 1 in the chat if you need some money today. The first thing that happens when you say yes to Miss Jazzy or whoever invited you to this line is that company the TAVA gives you a state of the art. I'm talking, and we just got a brand new website rolled out in Dallas. I mean, it is so pretty. I just sit and look at it, Miss Jazzy, because it's so gorgeous. The colors, it makes you want to stay on all day. I have to say, Dori, get off the website. But it is there because now you have a place where you can send customers, and every time a customer, and Miss Jazzy know about this because she's the #1 customer getter in the entire company for 4 weeks straight. Whenever you send a customer to this website, the company will pay you $25 per product they purchase. Now, let me say, for Miss Jazzy to be #1, she has sent a lot of people to that website, and they must be happy. And I would suggest they go back over and over and over again. They try one product. I have a message that just came up, Dori, I want a power pack. The people who try our product will use it over and over again. So what happens is you get this state-of-the-art website, boom. So the person start using your product. The customer goes in, they start feeling good, they're looking good, they're losing weight, their energy is through the roof. People on the job see they're not snapping as much, they got all this energy. So now everybody wants some. So now they're saying, hey, Miss Jazzy's guest, I want some of what you have. So when you come back to Miss Jazzy to purchase for them, Miss Jazzy's going to have a conversation with you like, hey, you're doing this. Why don't you get paid? You decide to become her partner. Miss Jazzy starts to get paid the second way, which is called a quick start bonus. Wherever you start, be it from $99 up to $1,200, we have 5 starting positions. Miss Jazzy will receive a bonus based on where you start. They range from $30 to $450. She will sit down with you and show you the packages or whoever invited you. And I always tell people, get in where you fit in. What you will get when you start is enough product to share, some to use, and some to sell. And how much you get will depend on where you start. Okay. Now, the next way we get paid can get a little complicated. I'm not going to go into it. But what I want you to envision is that if you come in and you just tell two of your friends and you continue to duplicate that month, they tell 2 people, then they tell 2 people, what you will begin to see happen is what's called exponential growth. It'll look like a pyramid. And that's what scared people over the years because they said it's one of those pyramid schemes. But any structure that makes money with more people on the bottom and then they're all on the top, corporate America, the church, the family. Come on, guys. That's what it is. But the only thing about this is that you're an entrepreneur and that you can control your income. And these days and times, one thing that we have learned is the only income that you can control is the income that you can control. You understand what I'm saying? No longer should we have to wait and see if the government is going to bail us out and if our families are going to be able to eat when there's an opportunity like this on the table. The next way that we get paid. So now, same as Jazzy sponsored me and she sponsored, say, Jackie. And now we are on her left and we're on her got one on her right. So when Miss Jazzy gets to the position of director, which means that together we have developed 2,000 points in volume, and volume comes from selling products. So 2,000 on the left and 2,000 on the right. She becomes a director. Not only she get all those pays we talked about so far, but now for every person that she personally enrolls, if it's me, say my check in the binary for that week is $500, the company's going to pay me my whole check. But because Miss Jazzy helped me and she's my sponsor, she's a director, they're going to pay her a separate check for $250. And that's for every person that she personally enrolled. Just picture yourself, Miss Jazzy, 6 months from now. We're going into the new year. You've helped 10 people position themselves in TAVA, and each of them are earning $1,000 a month, a week, excuse me. By going into the new year, do you know that you will be making 50% of that? So say $500 extra just from that stream of income. What a wonderful way to bring in the new year. And I lowballed you and I apologize. Last but not least, at the end of the day, when you hit the position of diamond, and our coach on both of our sponsors, the amazing Miss TK Walker, at the position of triple diamond, well on her way to crown, the company gives you either a Porsche or a Tesla. That's the only problem. You got to choose one of those. And another little teeny problem, it has to be white. Wham, wham, wham. You know what I'm saying? Wham, wham, wham. Depending on where you fall in the diamond scale will determine how much you get. But the most important part about this, and what I learned about this company, Miss Jazzy, in Dallas this weekend, is that they're very concerned that we become a stable business stable business owners, and that our business lasts beyond our lifetime. They're teaching us how to develop good financial principles. We have people on board who are teaching us how to pay our taxes properly, how to invest our money properly, when to hold them, when to fold them. I feel like I'm in a space now where someone is finally going to teach me the lifestyle of the wealthy the right way. So with that being said, I'm just going to say to you, people normally fall into one or three categories. It's people who say, I want to get started right now. If Dori would just stop talking, I could go right now to my wallet, because I'm not going to miss another day of positioning my family with a company like this. The question is where. Like I told you earlier, there's a 99 position, there's a $200 position, there's a 300, a 500, and a 1,200. You sit down with the person, if you need to get on the phone with someone else, and we will help you based on your own financial situation where to start. We don't want you going in debt to make money. But let me tell you something. If you got to get other people's money to get started, then you can get it back real fast. Put it like that. And we do not promote borrowing, but we promote people investing in you. Okay, we're not talking about borrowing a whole lot of money to start a McDonald's or Jiffy Lube or something like that. We're talking about, hey, can you loan me $100 so I can start this business if you just don't have it? I hate to start off like that, but I don't want anybody using any excuse not to do this business. I want you to tap into the mentality or the energy that you would use if somebody called you and said, somebody who you loved and said, if I don't get $100, my life ends today. I mean, you are about to change some lives. I hate to be so dramatic, but when I left Dallas this weekend, I heard story after story after story after story about people whose lives were going just like this. They came into network marketing, and now everything is bright again, and somebody's looking for a fresh start. If that is you, this is a good place for you to get it, okay? So I want you to get back to the person who invited you. I want you to not be the person who goes back to the brokest person to get advice about making money. If you have questions, get back to Miss Jazzy. She has the answer. She's doing this, and she's doing it big. And if you really see something, don't let your head talk your heart out of it, and let your heart talk your head out of it, okay? So, Miss Jazzy, I'm going to get the mic back over to you. I took a lot of time, 38 minutes, but I really appreciate you. Congratulations again. You work hard, you work smart, and I know you're going to remain on that leaderboard. You take care, and you look amazing after the humor of Dallas, and I look like a boy, okay? Let's just keep it a bean, okay?
Well,
Take
listen,
care.
Dori, it is because of you and leaders like you within our organization that really continues to motivate and inspire, business owners like myself. And, I think about the fact that it's because of you as well, Dori, that I'm in this book club. So big shout out to all of our book clubbers that are out there. We are doing some personal development, reading this book called Take the Stairs. And I want to take an opportunity real quick out of this book. So again, Dori, thank you for your time. Thank you for your passion behind what you do. In this book, it says Americans are failing. It says health data shows that 66% of adults in our country are overweight and 31% are obese. The divorce rates for our first marriage is 41%, and the rate for second marriage is soaring at 60%. There were over 800,000 of us who filed for non-business bankruptcy recently, and an estimated 4.6 million of us are smokers. And so there's so much that this book is doing for me personally as we're reading and thinking about, how many of us are affected by some of these problems that are in there, but knowing that we want to have that, escalator mentality versus take the stairs. Well, when it comes to our health and wellness, oftentimes we really need to take the stairs. It is a process. And even in this small business venture of what I'm doing through health and wellness, with TAVA being the very first, Black owned, with the spirit of excellence, doing network marketing as it relates to health and wellness, kudos to the Lloyds and everybody that's taken the plow to help to continue to push this mission. And I want to say, to God be the glory, continue to share these products. And many of you that are watching right now, you've either gotten a sample from me, or I've reached out with you with the opportunity to know that these products even exist. And I've reached out to say, you know what, look, I need your testimony. Because people look at me and be like, you don't need to lose no weight. No, I don't. But I have family and friends that do. And their stomach may have the gut waste and the toxin that sit there. And this detox tea, and I want to be able to say this real quick before I bring on my featured guest, who really became a customer of these products and is going to be able to share her testimony, because this detox tea is an overall cleanse. And one thing I learned from Dr. Nicole Bramwell, and I had an opportunity to meet her in person in Dallas, is that being able to mix this sachet into a 16-ounce water bottle and you shake it up, right? But what I'm realizing is people are not consuming it properly. They're taking it on an empty stomach. Well, I learned that you should be taking this either 30 minutes before or an hour or two after your heaviest meal. That's when your gut's in motion, and then flushing it with more water. And so again, I encourage those of you that have your samples, because I've tried to encourage them, make sure you take it right so you can avoid the cramps and all that stuff. Pour it into the water bottle, shake it up, take it 30 minutes before or an hour or two after your heaviest meal. I just wanted to plug that. Make sure you guys are doing it right. Well, without further ado, because again, we don't want to belabor the time, I want to take an opportunity to bring a very special guest to the live with me, Miss Shona Hayes. So can you all welcome Miss Shona to the live?
Hey, how you doing? Let me
Hey, Miss
fix my light a little bit for y'all.
But listen, I'm so excited that you have agreed to be a featured guest tonight to share just a little bit about your testimony. I remember you reaching out to me to help you to get these products, but I want you to share your experience with these type of products.
Well, I started taking TAVA, I think it was the end of last month. And part of the reason was because I had started this weight loss journey since January, and it had been up and down. And I did try another product that was supposed to work, and it didn't. I wasn't even using the restroom like I should have. And I reached out to you because I follow you on Facebook, and I saw that you were selling these products. And then I started seeing pictures of people, and I said, I'm going to try this product, and see if it works for me. So I reached out to you, and I decided to get all three. And in the process of getting all three, it was a time when I was weighing in for the challenge and all that you had set up. And I said, let me weigh in. And when I first got on the scale, I couldn't even weigh in at my house. So I ended up having to go to my doctor's office to weigh in. And the highest the scale went was what I weighed, which was like 450. And in this matter of a month of using this product, I weighed in this week, and I was so thrilled because I could tell you when I weighed in and I was able to weigh in on a home scale, and I was down to 403.
Wow.
And that was without me even. I just started going to the gym last week, Friday. That was just with me being at home because my mobility was not good. I was walking with a cane. And now the only time I use the cane is when I'm leaving the gym. I don't really need it to walk anymore, but and the energy level, I take the flare before I go in to work out, about 30 minutes before I go in. And when I tell you that I can keep up and I can move and I can stay with the whole workout. And I started with the silver sneakers, so I do a lot of the water aerobics. And I'm just amazed at the fact that I'm not just wore out from it. Well, I have to come home and take a nap afterwards. I still can keep moving and doing the things that I need to do in my home. And, when I first got on that scale, it just brought tears to my eyes because it's something that my goal is, and I know what I need to lose. And it just shocked me that, it came off that quick. And I take my vitamins in the morning when I eat my breakfast. Normally, if I eat something heavy, maybe something not too good, I started off taking the the detox. I took that when I first got it. I took it after on a Friday, and I remember telling you that 3 days of taking that stuff, and it was 14 pounds was gone, just like that. And that was just a detox. I hadn't even started the flare yet. That was just a detox and me taking the vitamins. So I'm real happy with the products. The products is working for me, and they're giving me the energy I need. I tend to bite my fingernails, and I'm getting fingernails. You can't see them, but I'm getting nails that I didn't have before. My hair is still healthy. It's not falling out from working out and trying to eat better and everything else. But it's just the fact that these products are working for me. I see myself slimming down. I see my pants getting much looser and falling off of me now. I am thrilled to death with TAVA. And
well, listen, I am so excited because it's testimonies like yours that continue to help people to understand. Because when I say, look, I need your testimony, you can best believe there's somebody that's going to watch this, that are maybe watching right now, that can be inspired to even be encouraged to try the products because you share your testimony. So thank you for trusting me through the process to assist you to purchase these products. We're going to have another conversation, Mark, because, at the end of the day, I always tell people too, like, if you're going to use the products, you typically become a customer first. But then, if you can get paid to lose the weight, why not then become a distributor?
That's
and then
right.
you can, get better deals at even the products. And then, that commission monies could come to you. And I mean, we have a challenge right now amongst distributors on our team that if you can lose weight between June 1st and August 29th, the first person that could lose 20 pounds is going to win $500.
I'm about to get that money.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm about to get that money.
50 pounds, you'll get $1,000.
Ooh, I'm about to get that too.
If you end up losing between June 1st and August 29th, the first person that could lose 100 pounds, if you have 100 pounds to lose, you could win $1,500. So it is an opportunity for anybody that's watching to know there are incentives for helping you to really take control of your overall health as it relates to using these natural herbal supplements that will continue to jumpstart your weight wellness goals, as well as just helping you to feel overall better.
Yeah.
So,
and I feel so much better. I feel so much better. Thank you. I'm not stopping, and because it encourages me, it makes me want to get up every day. But the flare and taking the vitamins in the morning, and even now I don't take the detox all during the week. I can take it either on the weekend, and sometimes in the middle of the week if I start feeling myself like getting too bloated, I know I ate something wrong. I know I have the detox there, but it's working consistently, and the products are working consistently. I see it every day. People beginning to tell me that they see a difference. And, and I've even shared some of my detox tea with other people because I'm telling them you want to lose that stomach, you need this detox tea, so I'm sharing that product.
Oh, we got that tea. But I tell you what, the taste of the tea as well, people often say, well, what does it taste like? It's really a clean taste. So how would you explain the taste for someone that's watching?
Well, all I can say is that I was never a liquid drinker. You remember I told you that. I'm more of a pill taker. So when I first started taking it, even when I first just mixed the first one, I was like, oh gosh, because I didn't, I'm not a liquid drinker. And really now I can drink it with no problem. And I know you could put honey in it if you need to, or mix it with everything else. But to me, it's just like drinking almost like an unsweetened tea. You just have to once you get used to it, it's a natural thing. And the vitamins taste just fine. The vitamins taste real good. I even give my granddaughter some of them, and she loves it. She always say, "Can I have some of your vitamins?" So it's a good product, and it doesn't. I haven't had any adverse effects from any of the products, none whatsoever. It's not like even with the flare, I haven't had any adverse effects because I was worried about taking an energy pill with my size and everything, how it would affect me, but it didn't. And I take blood pressure medicine, and it doesn't affect that at all. and I'm doing really good. My doctor is very, very proud of the process,
Well,
and the
I'm so
product.
excited to hear you say that because again, this is not to, for again, let me just say that we don't claim to cure, mitigate any disease. We don't make any medical claims, but again, this adding this supplement to your regimen of what you're doing and working alongside with your doctor really gives you an opportunity that you can take control of your health. Because I mean, I have so many testimonies from folks that are losing the weight, they're losing the inches, their energy is boosted, with the CBD, with the
Yeah.
coffee, drinking it at night, they're having the best night's rest ever. And again, let me say, with 0% THC. And there is a certificate of analysis on my website that you can see to clarify that. So for those of you that may be concerned if it would affect your job, if you had to take a drug test, listen, 0% THC. But again, it does have the CBD.
And let me just say, I have lost weight before, and I used to go to the doctor, and my potassium and everything had dropped. I had begun to lose my hair at one time. And even when I started this weight loss journey, I was just tired. I wasn't, and I was eating right. I cut out carbs, but I was tired. I was drained. And with these products, I'm still eating right, but I'm not drained anymore. I'm not tired. I'm not just saying, well, eat my food and then I'm, just sitting up and don't have any energy to do anything else. Now I'm getting up, and I'm ready to go and work out, and I'm ready to move. It used to be a time I sat in the car. I used to sit in the car about an hour and a half, dreading getting out because I didn't want to walk. And now I'm ready to and excited to go. So the vitamins have helped me a lot. My blood pressure was something that was more like hypertensive, and I can say when I go to the doctor, they even had me with a blood pressure monitor at one time, and losing this weight and taking the vitamins, I can say my blood pressure has been regulated so that my blood pressure dosage has went down since I've been doing this. And that's with this product. It wasn't going down when I didn't have the product. So I'm not saying that it's just from the vitamins, but I'm saying it's something going on here because I'm using the product consistently. And I'm taking my Flare and my vitamins every day. So I'm determined. I'm coming for that money, honey.
Yes, it sounds like I may be gaining a new distributor business partner, ladies and gentlemen. So
yeah, I'm sharing my products because I want people to know.
Absolutely. And
I know people with weight loss journeys, but I want them to know that you need a detox. I told them exactly what you told me about the detox and that you need to clean your system out and you'd be amazed at people who say, girl, that detox work, it's all my stomach already done dropped down. I don't feel as bloated. And so I'm sharing the products because it's working for me and I want to share it with other people because I'm not trying to keep it a secret. Absolutely. I love the idea that I can pass this knowledge on to other people to help them with their weight loss journey. We in this together, and we, as women or men, we need to look out for each other when it comes down to things like this. I'm going to pass all the knowledge I can get on to other people.
Yeah, and that is a part of my why. And I know we're gonna get out here. We can talk all night about these type of products because they're just that amazing. But that is a part of my why, Miss Shona. And you don't understand, from my heart, it just overjoys my heart to hear your testimony because God used me as a resource, as a tool for you to help jumpstart your weight loss. And so I'm so happy. It makes me ecstatic to feel that what I was able to share with you is really making a difference in your life. And that's really what it's all about.
Oh, yeah. I really appreciate it too, because it was good. And I just couldn't believe it, because I didn't know what the product was going to be like. And it was just, for me to have dropped that much weight in a month is amazing because I have been trying since January and I couldn't keep it going. And even if and I'm not going to tell you I haven't messed up. Honey, I've been to churches and got that fried chicken, but I took that detox about 30 minutes to an hour after I ate. And let me tell you, I didn't gain none of that weight back. And I'm not promoting eating wrong because I don't do it often. Right. But I try to stick to eating right. But every now and then, you're going to get that fried chicken and that macaroni, and you're going to be someplace with a cookout going on. You're going to want that hot dog. I'm just saying
Memorial Day's coming up. So
that's right. But I'm still consistently losing. And I just started working out. and I lost this weight without working out. That's just me taking the products and eating better. That's not me working out. I started working out last week, Friday, and I just took a yoga silver sneakers class. That was it.
Yeah.
And I weighed in and I lost that weight. So I'm sold.
Well,
And
listen.
I'll be needing my new order this month too.
Well, we're going to talk tomorrow before you place that new order, because you might just decide that you might want to become a distributor and let that new order work for you, that as you share and continue to share these products with your friends and family, that you can make money while doing so. So, Miss Shona Hayes, can y'all give her a round of applause? Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your testimony. But again, ladies and gentlemen, that has really wrapped up this Turn Up TAVA with Miss Jazzy. Just continue to spread the knowledge and the experience of what's happening, not only for us as distributors and business owners, but for those that have also been able to consume these products and are visually, physically, mentally feeling the difference of what these natural herbal products are doing for them. And so for those of you that want to learn more about it, hit me up. Definitely check out my website. It's mzmissjazzy.tavalifestyle.com. Until next time, yours truly, Miss Jazzy. I am getting out of here as we turned up with TAVA on this Tuesday.